Hi coaches, this tutorial is just going to be on some of the teaching supplies you may want handy when you teach your first Parent and Tot class.
Alright, so a really useful thing is a kickboard. Usually you have a turtle kickboard, so with little hands, so you can put some life jackets on it and demonstrate just like their own child on what holds you're going to be doing. And also use it to interact with the parents in the games. You can use it on land as a nice safe surface to jump, and with specific children that have a hard time floating on their back and playing some games and distracting with them. Noodles are awesome for more intermediate level kids who still have a little bit problem, but they can do some awesome kicks, some splashes, and still some holds on their front and back to get them more comfortable, especially with underwater passes. And you can also use it as a bridge for some cool games as well. A watering can, super important, especially for entry-level submersion, getting the face wet, and getting the little body parts wet, just to get them used to the water, and eventually into bubbles, submersion, all that good stuff. And again, any item you can play some games with. You can even do this over the bridge if you want. So life jackets, super important. Always make sure the parents understand how to use life jackets, where to use the life jackets, and what specific life jacket they need for their kid. Because each kid is a different weight and they need to understand which one to put on them. And life jackets, once again, are awesome for games. Especially for kids who have a little bit more trouble floating as well. And the hula hoop is a little more advanced, especially for some floats. You can get them to grab it and have wider arms or legs for some floats, and even do some fun games by putting it under them or in the circle like fishy in the middle. Alright.
What about the little toys for interest?
Shoot. And little toys. Don't forget about these. These are probably the most useful tool here. So, especially with distracting the kids, especially if they're distressed, making them look up on their back glides, making them reach their hands out as a precursor to some rocket ship and front glide, and try and get them to kick it away with some splashes, and grabbing the object from underwater. All right.